Logan Paul. Paul, can we fire Logan Paul? You saw Tom Brady smack the shit out of him?
Yep, and I'm keeping you singing in the pod. Oh, you didn't even hear me. I'm keeping.
I don't want to fire Logan Paul.
I'm gonna keep you singing in the pod.
Why?
Great voice, by the way.
You're recording?
Yeah, it's been recording this whole time.
Piece of shit. All right, go ahead.
Welcome to Past the Curtain. I am your host, Lan Mind, alongside Joviverse. Welcome, Joey. How are you doing on this Saturday afternoon?
Good. Got no rest, but it's okay. It's my fault. And I am not looking to this Saturday night's main event, but let's get into it.
So it's funny because that's why I mentioned Saturday afternoon. So yes, in a couple of hours, we will be starting off Saturday night's main event. And on the show, there's only 4 matches. Not all or any of them seem appealing at all. This just seems like a filler because it's an obligation to NBC. So let's get into it, man. So one of the matches that is being announced for, well, we'll go through each match, but I want to start with the Danhausen. This was kind of like the first match that was announced for Saturday night's main event. It's going to be Danhausen versus JD McDonough from the Judgment Day. This match doesn't seem interesting at all. I know that they started this feud because both him and Dominic Mysterio paid Danhausen to curse Obafemi for the King of the Ring qualifying matches, and he took the money, and Oba still won, so he never cursed them. So now there's beef between them two, and we're gonna be getting this match at Saturday night's main event. What are your thoughts on this match?
So this is kind of like a pyrotechnic part of the night, right? There you expect
some shenanigans,
pyrotechnics, expect some shenanigans, expect some cursing, maybe. Yeah, I think it's just I think they'll put on a good show. Like Dan always puts on a good show.
Yeah.
But it's not like an exciting match, like you said.
No.
I think it's just just put together because of whatever happened the last couple of weeks. But yeah, I think this is just one of those that they're just going to show a lot of pyrotechnics, or they're just going to kind of have fun with it.
Yeah, I think so too. I think this is mainly because, one, of the success of the New York Knicks and that whole cursing of all the teams in the NBA playoffs, having Danhausen be there in Madison Square Garden, it's going to be electric, so to speak, even though ticket sales are not doing well. I think there's only like 9,600, 9,500 tickets sold, and it holds, I think, over 12,000 people. So it's in Madison Square Garden. He did mention that he's going to have some help. Yesterday on SmackDown, he had a fake cat in a cage. I guess that was pretty signifying that he's going to have cats from the New York Knicks help him if, I guess you could say, anyone tries to interrupt the match and help JD McDonough, basically Dominic Mysterio. We also do have 2 people that have been with Danhausen for the last couple of weeks, which is The Miz and Kit Wilson. So we may see them as well. Like you said, it's just going to be like a circus, so to speak. We can't really take this match serious. And I do think Danhausen wins this match. Obviously, it's an MSG. They're going to have Kat come out and help him. So I think that's how they kind of like set this show to start. It won't be a main event because we will get to that main event. But this would be the one that I guess starts the show and gets the people going. And yeah, so I think Danhausen's going to win this match. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, they can't have Dan lose after he helped the Knicks win.
Yeah.
So,
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree. Dan wins. I think they're going to bring out some Knicks for sure.
Yeah.
So let's see what happens, man. But definitely tonight it's going to be based around the Knicks. Clearly, right?
Yeah, because
Clearly.
Then we also have an appearance from the OTC Roman Reigns with Jalen Brunson. So that's another Nick MVP, Finals MVP. And they're going to, I guess, set the tone. I don't know if maybe that even starts, Saturday night's main event. But having Roman Reigns there with Jalen Brunson feels kind of weird. What is the reason these two have a connection? Why is Roman there? Seth isn't going to be there unless Seth Rollins does pop up. I just feel like
he does.
Yeah, it just feels weird. I guess it's a way to kind of like push people to come buy tickets. You're going to see Roman there. You're going to see Jalen Brunson there, MSG, New York City. I just see that. And then in 2 weeks, we have SummerSlam. So this is just a way to push towards that. I don't know what happens here. Again, maybe Seth Rollins does show up, but maybe he comes with the bloodline. You have the Usos and Jacob Fatu. I'm not sure what happens, or he just comes alone. So
Yeah, I think Seth shows up and Brunson hits him with a chair in
even
Madison Square Garden.
you think so?
Yeah, why not? Why not? I think they give Jalen a moment here for sure.
Okay, maybe. But let's get into the next match. We're gonna have I don't know what order they're gonna be in, but this is what's advertised. We're going to have Lyra Valkyria versus Bailey. This is a feud that just started. Lyra has turned heel against Bailey, and they've been having some type of a feud. They're gonna be in a match at Saturday Night's Main Event tonight. I'm not interested in this match. I feel like this was a story that could have had more room to breathe and develop some type of feud to set off in SummerSlam, at SummerSlam, but it's being showcased here. What do you think about this match?
I think it's being showcased here because we don't want to see this at SummerSlam. I think
Ooh, wow.
I don't know who wins. I think the heel wins actually in this case.
Okay, so you think Lyra's gonna win this match?
Yeah,
I
I think
think so
Lyra's gonna
too.
win. And I'm always a fan of seeing Bailey come out there. So whatever, bro.
I love Bailey too. I do.
Yeah. So I'm not particularly excited for the match, but I think they do it either to continue the rivalry at SummerSlam or to just push this in another direction before SummerSlam.
Okay, I agree with that. I do think that whatever happens here, I don't know if it continues. If it does, it kind of feels weird. I don't think this feud deserves to be pushed further than this. I do see Lyra winning. It sucks because Bailey has just been. It feels like Bailey has just been there to help other talent outside of herself. And that's the sucky part about this whole thing. So it does feel like this is just to help Lyra move up in the ranks and kind of push her
Yeah.
forward and separate them two, because at one point they were a tag team. So now this is just to separate the two, to give Lyra something else to do as a heel. So I think that's how
I feel
it
like
ends up.
Bailey is in the same position that what's the man's name?
The man's name. Oh, you're
She
talking
calls
about
herself a
Becky
man.
Lynch.
Yeah, Becky Lynch.
Mhm.
So I think Bailey's in the same position as Becky right now, where she's just kind of sitting there and helping the new talent
Okay.
get boosted to the top. I think I think Bailey and Becky are in a different place than Chelsea Green, because Chelsea is also doing the same thing, like boosting
Yes.
a lot of other people,
Yeah.
but she's got that more like comedy aspect to
Yeah,
it.
and
Like
she
she's
does
got
it
a
really
little
well.
bit more to
Yeah.
her.
Mhm.
So I feel like unfortunately Becky and Bailey are kind of just sitting in this weird spot right now.
Absolutely. I agree. Yeah, so Bailey will lose, Lyra wins. Next, we have the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship match. We're gonna have Fatal Influence versus Brie Bella and Paige.
Oh Jesus Christ, bro. Ugh.
I want Fatal Influence to win. They're the heel in this situation. I
Yeah.
feel like the tag team of Brie and Paige just for me hasn't really been working. They've held the tag titles since WrestleMania and not much has happened. And I feel like this is a perfect opportunity for them to kind of break up, give Paige her singles journey in the WWE now that she's back. Let her maybe go after the women's championship or, intercontinental championship, something. Let her do something in singles and let Brie wait for what's the other sister's name?
Nikki.
Nikki, yes, Brie and Nikki, right? And let them finally come back together and then go back after the tag titles once Nikki is healed. So here, I think Fatal Influence wins. I think it's time for Brie and Paige to step aside from one another and let Paige do her own thing as a singles competitor.
I know you're a fan of Fatal Influence.
Yes.
I don't know who they are personally, but I want them to win only because Paige needs her singles run, bro. I do not see the chemistry between Brie and Paige. I just don't feel it. Like they post clips together to kind of boost I guess their thing, and like I don't see there's just a lack of chemistry there in my
Yeah,
opinion.
I
I
agree.
feel like Brie is a tag team wrestler. Like
Yeah.
her and her sister, unfortunately, just like the Usos, have been placed into that role,
Yeah.
and they just do really well there.
Mhm.
But Paige she's a singles wrestler, bro. Like
Yeah.
when she came back, she needed her singles run. I didn't
Yeah,
want her to come back to be a part of this tag.
I
It
agree.
was it was an exciting comeback, and I've always liked her as a wrestler.
Hmm.
But yeah, no, I need her to do her singles run. This would be a great way to split them up. Maybe maybe with some beef or not. Even if they just split up because of whatever, because they lost. Like just separate them. I don't think they're doing well together. Yeah, give Paige her singles run.
Absolutely. I agree with you on that, man. So we're going to head into the main event of Saturday night's main event, and it's going to be a tag team match with Cody Rhodes, CM Punk versus Gunther and Sami Zayn. This is a weird match. I never liked it, but I felt like the reason they did this was to sell tickets. But now there's a stipulation added as of yesterday's on Friday Night SmackDown. If Gunther and Sami Zayn win, they get added to the main event, and it'll be a fatal four-way. What are your thoughts on this?
I think they win. I think they win, and there is actually
No.
a fatal four-way
No.
because I don't know, dude. I think they got a lot of hate for Sammy losing the belt so quickly,
Mm.
and I don't think they'll give it back to him personally.
Yeah,
But
me
I feel
neither.
like this will be another way for them to be like, "Oh, he almost has it again." Like I don't know, man. I think this is the weirdest match ever because isn't it Cody versus
CM Punk right now.
CM Punk?
Yeah.
Isn't it Cody versus CM Punk at SummerSlam?
Yes.
So the fact that they're tagging together is so strange to me, man. It's
Yeah.
like maybe since they're going against each other in SummerSlam, one of them cost each other the match, even though they're on the same team. Do you know what I'm saying? Like maybe
Mm.
there's some sort of weird chemistry where they
Okay.
cost each other the match,
Yeah.
and then there's a fatal four way. I don't know if anyone wants to see that fatal four way. I'm gonna be honest,
Yeah,
but
I
the
definitely
WWE
don't.
every time I take a guess with the WWE, they do the complete opposite of what I'm guessing. So
Hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go weird here, and I'm just gonna say Gunther and Sammy win this match, and there's
Wow.
a fatal four way at SummerSlam.
I don't agree with that. I think this
Yeah.
match is going to be Cody and CM Punk at SummerSlam. The story's there. There's 2 weeks left going into SummerSlam. If they do this and they add Gunther and Sami Zayn to this match, it's going to ruin their story that they have building
Yeah.
up. I
Yeah.
think Gunther is going to be facing Nick Aldis, who is the general manager of SmackDown. Nick Aldis is a wrestler. He was once the TNA World Champion. He was once the NWA World Champion. This guy can still go. He's only in this role because WWE put him there, but he can wrestle and he is huge. If you look at him from out, like his freaking
Yeah, yeah,
shape,
he's a big dude.
big dude. So Nick Aldis is, I think, set to face Gunther at SummerSlam, which I'm excited to see. If you saw last week on SmackDown, Gunther choked him out. He has to get his leg back,
Yeah.
and it's gonna set the tone for that. And Sammy, I don't know what we do with Sammy. That's the only person I feel bad for, man. Sammy is outside looking in. I don't know what happens. You know what I mean?
It's your fault, bro.
Maybe Johnny Gargano comes out from his whatever he's doing, planking on top of like boxes, and he faces Sami Zayn because Sammy lost the belt, and he's like, "You're the reason why I'm not wrestling. You're supposed to inspire me." I don't know. Maybe that happens, but I don't know what you do with Sami Zayn. But I do see Cody and CM Punk finding a way to win, and they get the win tonight, and the fans leave happy. That's how I
Let
see
me
it.
take a second guess here. Who's the
Okay.
guy that Gunther choked out?
Nick Aldis.
So Nick Aldis interrupts the match, costs them the tag team, and then that's what leads to the SummerSlam match.
Ooh, I like that one, Jovi.
Right? What do you think?
I like it. I like it. I think that works. That will have a huge pop. You're gonna just
Yeah,
have
and then
Nick Aldis come from outside of the crowd and
yeah,
cause Gunther and Sami Zayn the match. Ooh, I
and
like
then
that.
that leads to the Gunther versus
Yeah,
Nick
I
match at
like
SummerSlam.
that.
Yeah,
Jovi, you have impressed me, sir. I think that
creative.
yeah,
WWE creative.
I
Please hire us.
I think that worked.
We
I
want to
think
work
that
for you
works.
guys.
Because, yeah, I mean, obviously there's enough there for them to have a match anyway, but this would really push it.
Yeah, that will elevate it for sure.
Yeah,
Because it's like,
yeah.
yo, you cost me the match, man. Like that would have
Yeah,
been my fatal
absolutely.
four way.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, that looks good. But then what happens with Sammy? I still don't what happens with
Sammy is just gonna be in the loop until he retires. Unfortunately.
Oh man, I feel
What
bad
else
for
is he
him.
gonna do? He's gonna go for the Intercontinental. What is he gonna go? What is he gonna do from here, bro?
I
Like,
don't
I don't
know.
know.
Make him join the bloodline again. The bloodline just gets bigger.
I guess.
Because I know we're not going to talk about SummerSlam just yet, but there's still rumors speculating that Zilla Fatu is joining the WWE. He may show up at SummerSlam. If he does indeed help Roman Reigns, that bloodline gets bigger. Now you have Jacob, the Usos, and Zilla, and possibly Sami Zayn if he goes back, and then Roman. That's 6 people, bro. They're gonna start calling themselves the NWO. They just start adding more and more people. I don't know. But as far as Sammy goes, I don't know what you do with him. Feel bad for him. And yeah, I think we'll also see something between both. I was gonna say Paul Heyman, Cody Rhodes, and CM Punk. There's gonna be some friction there. This is kind of thing that's happened in the past. I remember, I believe it was like 2011 or 2013, where The Rock and John Cena tagged against The Miz and R-Truth, and
that was fun. That was a fun match.
Yeah, and then afterwards, at WrestleMania, you had John Cena versus The Rock, but they tagged prior to that. So this has happened before. I don't care for it, but it was just really to try and sell tickets for Saturday night's main event. But
For
overall,
sure. I mean, a lot of this feels like that.
yeah.
For sure.
And then something was added earlier today. We're going to get a pre-show on YouTube for Saturday night's main event. It's going to be Trick Williams versus Laurie Doki Kid, Lardo Kid. He's from AAA. He's a luchador from AAA. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I don't really watch AAA that much, but when I do, it's great to watch. It's an hour long, gives you a couple matches. Undertaker's doing well there. People are loving it. Lardo Kid, I think it's pronounced Lardo Kid. Anyway, Trick Williams is going to be facing him on the pre-show on YouTube at Saturday night's main event pre-show. I do see Baron Corbin coming into this match and interrupting this and beating on Trick Williams. What do you think about that? I don't even care for the match. I just think Baron Corbin shows up.
I mean, Baron Corbin's back, right? What are they gonna do with him? Let's set him against Trick Williams.
Yeah,
that's gonna be interesting. That's way better than what Trick's been doing recently. Is what's his manager?
Oh, are you talking about Little Yachty?
Is he still around?
Yeah. He didn't show up last night, but he's still around. He'll probably show up for
Yachty, chill out,
Saturday night's main event. Yeah.
All right, whatever. But yeah, I think I can definitely see an interruption by Corbin, and then they're gonna set that up. You think that's the SummerSlam match?
I think so, without a doubt.
SummerSlam versus Trick Williams.
Okay. Yeah, it will probably be announced next Friday, but we will see Baron Corbin and Trick Williams at SummerSlam. And again, when that's announced, we'll give our take on it. But there's no reason you bring in Baron Corbin, have him interrupt last week, taking out both Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams.
Yeah.
You have to push for Baron Corbin to do something special. And maybe at that time, he then takes the title away from him. I love what they're doing with this feud. This is great. They've actually, seen each other multiple times in NXT. So bringing that back up makes a lot of sense. So I'm excited for Baron Corbin and what he does, because I think Baron Corbin's underrated and he can do a lot of great things in WWE.
I agree. He's a great wrestler.
Yeah. So we're going to leave it
I
there.
like his finisher. Sorry.
Wait, you like his finisher?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like his finisher too. I think he's great. I think he's powerful. He's a huge guy, and the moves are very impactful. Every time he's in the ring, when he's a heel, oh man, because he's done comedy, he's done babyface. When he's a heel, he seems unstoppable.
He's a better heel.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you all for joining us. Let us know who you think is gonna win tonight at Saturday night's main event in the comments below. And thank you all for watching. Appreciate the love and support. Until next time, keep gaming. Peace.